your 30 minutes abs and core daily workout. Hey, I'm Preston. What's up? I hope you're having a great day. Let's get started with a quick warm-up. Abs and core. We'll throw in a lot of Pilates movements in. Start with cat and cow. Round the back, push the mat away. Shift your weight back towards your heels for the cat. Come back up to all fours. Drop the stomach. Arch the back. Look up for the cow. Round the back once more. One more cat. Maybe shift the weight back towards your heels. And then come up to all fours. Round the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Look up for the cow. And let's get right into our first plank of the day. 1 minute, 52 seconds. Come up, straight arm plank, forearm plank, whatever you got. Engage your abs. Tuck your tailbone under. Engage your abs. Straight line from your butt to your shoulders. You're either in this straight arm plank or maybe you're in a forearm plank where you rest all of your weight on your forearms, but you're still doing the same activity with your muscles, squeezing your abs and squeezing your butt. Butt in line with the shoulders. How are you doing today? Great to see you. Maybe we open up to a side plank for a little bit. Goal here is to try and support your body weight for as long as you can today. Maybe back to a forearm plank or a straight arm plank. Retract your shoulder blades a little bit. Maybe you open up side plank the other side. When you do the side plank, try and get those hips up to the sky. Maybe back to another forearm plank. Maybe a straight arm plank. Have you dropped to your knees at all? If not, I give you a gold star. 80% of you are not subscribed, by the way. Shame on you. If you like the video, please subscribe so I know people are actually following along. All right, let's minimize this. Let's get into our next exercise, which will be straight leg lift, knee to elbow. So let's do left knee on the mat, left foot on the mat, knee bent. Right leg raises up to the sky. And then we sit up, driving our knee to the elbow. Right leg still stays long. Back up to the sky. Sit up, twisting sit up, knee to elbow. We'll do one more on this side. And then let's switch sides. So right foot on the mat, right knee bent, left leg up to the sky this time. Twisting sit up, knee to elbow. Keeping that left leg nice and straight, raised off of the mat. As straight as you can get it today. 3 more seconds. Let's get one more in. And nice work. Up next we have a same side bird dog. A little complicated. First we start at all fours. Second, we extend our left leg back. Now get ready, engage your abs. We're going to extend the left arm straight and hold your balance for a few seconds and then put it back down. And then we'll transition over to the other side. So right leg back and then right arm straight. This one's really hard for me today. Both sides. So keep transitioning, opposite arm, same arm, same leg. Is one side easier than the other? Try and keep your hips nice and level when you do the same side bird dog. Definitely challenging for me. You could always do opposite arm, opposite leg, much easier. But I wanted to challenge ourselves a little bit. It's okay if you feel unsteady. That's why we do them, to get better. I'm falling all over the place there. Lying straight leg raise. Lie down on one side, doesn't matter which side. Stack your hips on top of each other. Your hands support your head. Suck in your stomach. Raise that leg up to hip height and then back down. So you really want to focus on extending the leg out, trying to touch the side wall. It doesn't matter about the height. You could also rest your head on your bicep. The object here is just to really stretch out that leg. It'll force you to engage your abs. And let's switch sides. So go ahead, lie on the other side now. Hands supporting the head, hips stacked on top of one another. Lying straight leg raise, other side, trying to touch that side wall with the opposite leg now. 10 more seconds and then we'll transition into our next exercise, nice and slow. Reaching instead of height. Nice work. Lean back kicks. Replace my mic pack. So we'll start. Feet on the mat, knees bent. Leaning back, kicking out, hence the name of the exercise. You hold it for a second, then you drive everything in. Lean back and kick out. Focusing on keeping your balance. Slow and controlled. You don't have to do these fast. It's actually better to do them slower. Lean back until you're about to fall over. If you do fall over, it's quite all right. Straightening your legs as much as you can, squeezing them together, reaching them forward, and then driving them in as close as you can to your chest. My legs looking like, my feet looking like some ghosts. My upper body more tan than my lower body. What's up with that? Up next, we just have simple crunches. Lie on the mat, feet on the mat, knees bent, knees about hip distance apart, hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide, and you just crunch up, shoulder blades come off the mat just a little bit. Look at your thighs, look at your belly button, your elbows are nice and wide. Try and make them a little bit wider, try and crunch up a little bit more. Just small range of movement. Exhale as you crunch up. Inhale whenever you need to. Not looking too fat today on the screen. What happened? I don't know. Maybe I actually got rid of some belly fat, or maybe this shirt just hides it really well. All right, oblique heel taps, very nice. So we can stay in the same position, but place your tops of your palms or the tops of your hands on the mat. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up again. Crunch side to side, trying to reach for your heels. If you can actually touch your heels, then just move your feet further away to increase the challenge. You just want to continually try to touch your heels by kind of windshield wipering your torso side to side. Let's flip over our palms, do the other. So palms facing the mat now. Reaching for the heels. Crunching. Head, neck, and shoulders curled up. You're looking at your thighs or your belly button. You're not looking up at the ceiling because that'll put too much strain on your neck. And we need to keep our necks in working condition. I already have a heavy enough head. What's next? Criss Cross. Nice. From this position, we'll bring our legs in the tabletop. Hands behind the head. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Extend your right leg out to 45 degrees. Take your right armpit, try and touch your left knee, and then switch left armpit to right knee, left leg extends long. One rule for this one is you have to keep your lower back on the mat. Another rule is you have to extend that leg out and really reach. Imagine if someone were to try and push that extended leg down. How hard would it be for them? If it would be super easy, you need to really stretch and energize it. That'll engage your lower abs. And of course, the twisting works your upper abs. You want to stay lifted as you twist side to side. Nice work. I stopped before the timer. Bear hold with the reach. Remember, there's really no rest breaks here, so if you need to take a rest break, pause the video, grab some water. Bear hold with a reach, so you start in all fours. You lift your knees a couple of inches off the mat. Now you're in a bear position. Reach your right hand forward as you keep your hips nice and level. Then come back to all fours, reach your left hand forward. You look down at the mat. You engage your abs. I'm feeling super strong today. I wonder why. Good night's sleep. A really good dinner last night. I did some stretches. I iced some body parts. I meditated. All right. I also do a lot of unhealthy stuff too, so don't think that all I do is self-care all day. Superman with the lat pull. Up now. Let's lie on down on the mat. Push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up, squeeze your legs together, reach your arms out long. And then imagine pulling down an imaginary bar behind your head, down your back, and then reach out again. Some unhealthy things I did yesterday, let's see. I ate way too many coffee mochis. Squeeze your shoulder blades together while you keep your pelvis pushed down and you're scooping your abs up. You're scooping your abs up. Too many mocha covered pretzels from Trader Joe's. Those things are awesome. I highly recommend them. They're like pretzels covered in like mocha chocolate. Mocha flavored chocolate. Scissor Crossovers. I heard a lot of beeps going off. Even more. Scissor Crossovers. Hands down by your side, legs up to the sky, lower back glued to the mat, and then you cross your feet over one another. You can keep your legs lifted nice and straight, or you can slowly lower your legs down to about 45 degrees, or to the point you feel like your lower back is starting to arch. You want to keep your lower back nice and in contact with the mat. That'll help protect it. That'll force you to use your abs, your pelvic floor. I had to have done more unhealthy things yesterday than just eat those 2 things. I can't really think of any though. Alright, teaser preparation. Let's come up to seated. Lean back like we were doing for the lean back hiccups. Extend your legs out as straight and as high as you can. Extend your arms out as straight as high as you can. And then let's slowly roll it down. Hug our knees into our chest. And hug our knees into our chest. Grab on the tops of our shins. And then we'll roll up, sit up, back into that teaser the best you can. And then we slowly lower it down. Hug our hands, our knees and our hands in. Sit up. Oh. Sit up. Raise your arms up. Squeeze your legs together. Lean back as far as you can right before you fall over. And then slowly lower it down. Grab everything and let's go for one more. All right. What's next? First, get that thing out of my eye. All right, twisting, sit up. Your heels can gently rest on the mat. You're going to sit up and twist to one knee. Slowly roll it down, sit up, and twist to the other knee. When you twist, you want to twist as much as you can. You want to look over your back shoulder. You want to try and get that knee and elbow to connect. And then when you roll it down, you want to roll down, try and feel each vertebrae touch the mat. "22 more seconds on the clock." Over halfway through the entire routine, our core, which we use in pretty much everything we do, is getting stronger. We are becoming more in control of these muscles. Rolling like a ball. All right, so we sit up. Make sure there's nothing behind you so you don't hit your head. Raise your legs in a tabletop. Maybe grab somewhere near your ankles. Inhale on the way back. Roll back. Exhale, come up. Don't let your feet touch the mat. Try and keep them in that tabletop. Nice and small. Tuck your chin to your chest. Only go back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Very important to not put any weight on your neck. We were talking about our neck earlier. We want to keep that in good health. Otherwise, we probably will be dead. One more. And great job. All right, roll up. Something I am not good at. So you'll see the non-optimal way to do it. So lie on down, all the way down. Squeeze your legs together, inner thighs, everything. Arms up to the sky, palms facing each other. We'll do 5 and 5. So we'll roll up halfway, hands down by our sides, and another 5 to roll all the way up. I had to use a little bit of momentum, then reach forward, belly button back, reset, sit up nice and tall, then slowly roll back with your legs glued together, vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's do 5 and 5 again. So hands up to the sky. We're going to raise our arms slowly down by our side as our shoulder blades just barely come up off the mat. Hold that. And then 5 more counts to roll all the way up. Let's do it. I had to use momentum. As I said, I'm not good at this. Roll all the way forward, belly button back. and then sit up. We only got 2 roll-ups in. You should practice more than just 2. I think when you have that mastered, you have Pilates pretty well down pat. Body saw, come to a forearm plank. Most people will say when you have a teaser mastered, then you have Pilates mastered. So body saw, forearm plank, we rock our weight forward and back while we squeeze our butt, engage our abs, keep our hips as low as our shoulders. I think a roll-up is more challenging, especially for guys. I have anterior pelvic tilt, so my lower back is more arched. And when you do the roll-up, even if you try and tilt your pelvis under, for me, I still have that gap. And when that gap doesn't connect with the mat, I can't roll up. I've gotten better just by practicing tucking my pelvis as well, but it's still a challenge for me. Windshield wiper up next. Plank looking pretty decent on the replay there. So for the windshield wiper, I'll show you a front view. Your palms could be by your side. Legs start in one side, one diagonal. Then you windshield wiper over to the other. Legs, both legs working as one big windshield wiper. You're squeezing your legs together. You're using your abs to lift your legs up and over to the other side. Show you the side view here. You could also take your hands off, bring them to prayer position, and then do the windshield wiper. You want to minimize the wiggling of your torso. Shoulders down. I'm watching myself on the delay, and my shoulders are way up into my ears. Try and get your shoulders down. X-ups up next. 7 minutes left, 7.5 minutes left of the entire routine. Remember, we end with a big plank and a cool down. Make your body into an X, and take your right hand and touch your left foot as you sit up, and then roll it back down. X up left hand to right foot, and then roll it back down. You alternate, you go at your own pace. The slower the better here as well. Option to keep all of your limbs hovering off the mat. It's more challenging. Again, try and control your body as you do this. If you lose control of your body, place all your limbs back on the mat. And great job. Pilates Hundreds. Nice. Lie on the mat, bring your legs in a tabletop. Your arms are next to your sides like they were for the roll-up. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, and pump your arms vigorously at your sides. We're supposed to do 100 pumps, but we'll just do it until the timer runs out. Another option is to raise your legs straight up to the sky, or a more challenging option is to raise or to lower your legs about 45 degrees while you keep your lower back on the mat, still pumping your arms vigorously out of your armpits. So you have tabletop straight up or 45 degrees. Whatever you're doing, keep that going for another 10 seconds. 2, 1, and done with that. Butterfly crunch. while we're lying on the mat, place the soles of your feet together, knees nice and wide, hands behind your head, elbows wide, small crunches up. So earlier we just did standard crunches. Now we're adding a little bit different angle to the crunch with these butterfly crunches. So you're still looking down at your belly button or your thighs. Your hands are just supporting your head. Small little range of motion. Exhale on the crunch up. My heart rate is not 170 right now. I just looked at the screen. 165, 170? I don't think so. I don't think so. My heart rate's probably more like 120, I would guess. Glute bridge with a pulse. All right. Feet on the mat, knees hip distance apart, arms down by your side. Exhale, push through your glutes all the way up to a bridge, and then we'll hold that and pulse 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the last one, hold it up, and then inhale, exhale, slowly lower down each vertebrae. We'll do one more round of that. So inhale, exhale, peel your pelvis up vertebrae by vertebrae until it's at its height, squeezing through your glutes, and then we'll pulse up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold the last one up. Squeeze your butt even more, and then on your next exhale, lower everything to the mat. Nice work. That's it for Pilates stuff. Let's do one final plank, minute and 53 seconds, and then we do a cool down. How about that? So remember, good plank form, you have your wrists underneath your shoulders may be slightly retracted, your tailbone is tucked under, you're squeezing your abs, squeezing your butt, looking down at the mat. So you don't want your hips above your shoulders. This is kind of exaggerated. You don't want your lower back arched. You want to engage your abs, maybe have a diagonal line from your butt to your shoulders, or more of a straight line. It really depends on your arm length. Or maybe you're doing a forearm plank where you have your butt still in line with your shoulders. You don't want it up here. That's not doing anything for your core. You want your body nice and straight, hence the name plank. Or maybe you do a side plank. Raise the hips up, hold them up. Your feet can be staggered or one atop of the other. Maybe you come back down to the forearm plank. Enjoy this forearm plank for a little bit. And then maybe transition to the other side plank. Lift your hips up. Only 15 more seconds. I'm going to end in this forearm plank. In 5 seconds, we'll transition into a child's pose. Nice work. Make your knees wider than your hips. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Reach your arms out in front of you. Come up to all fours. Round the back. Push the mat away for the cat. Maybe shift your weight back. Come back to all fours. Do a cow. Look up. Retract your shoulder blades. Walk your hands forward. Drop your pelvis for a high cobra. Shoulders down. Squeeze your butt here. Exhale. Come up to seated. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Great job. That was 30 minutes of abs and core. A lot of Pilates exercises thrown in there. We are live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, where we do a different style of exercise. If you like the video, please subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye now.